Hi friends, it's Michelle Maddox of Sedona Meditation Experiences with an episode of Sedona Meditation Adventures. Thank you for joining me. This week I'm just outside of Sedona. You can maybe kind of see Thunder Mountain in the background, maybe not. Today I'm thinking about inner experiences and how meditation helps to get us to a place of listening to our intuition. Many of us need to slow down, get out of the busy mind before we can even come close to that place where we can tap in to our intuition. And what does that mean? I remember when I first came to Sedona many years ago, friends. This was in 1997. And I was doing all the things, all the meditations and all the get-togethers, and there'd always be this time where you'd go around the group and talk about your experience, and no doubt somebody would say, Archangel Michael appeared in the middle of the room and he has a message for you. And the person would proceed to tell you whatever it was. And at first I was very impressed by that, and at the same time a little disappointed that I wasn't able to tap into that. And then I started to realize that, yeah, I do tap into my own intuition. It's just not coming through that way. And I started to not really like to hear other people's experiences because it brought up, why isn't that happening to me? Or is comparing their experience to my experience. And so what it's evolved into for me is a meditation practice where I've really learned to tap in and listen to my own intuition, and sometimes really focus it. I focus it a lot for the ancestral healing work that I'm now guiding people through. I'm a practitioner in ancestral healing, and that's a very inner experience where you really get into your intuition. And if you're not used to that, part of the process is learning how to access your intuition. For some people, it comes through as visual. They see things, when their eyes are closed, they see with their inner eye. Some people hear things. Some people just have a knowingness. And some people feel things in their body or their emotions. There's a lot of different ways that intuition can work. And part of the challenge is exploring and experimenting to find how it works for you. So I have a little exercise for us today, if you'd like to try. And this is one that, if you've meditated with me before, you may recognize. It's self-inquiry, asking a question of yourself, not so your mind can think about it, but so you can notice the ripples in the water. I like to think of these questions like a pebble that you're dropping into a still pond and noticing how the ripples come to you. That's the intuitive sense. So you're not thinking, making up, like consciously, rationally thinking up an answer, but you're tapping into some part of you that responds, either through the ways that I said, through maybe words, through feeling, through some vision, and so on. So if you'd like to give this a try, you can go ahead and get settled in, hopefully somewhere outdoors where you've got all the nature spirits working with you. But if that's not possible, then anywhere, as long as you're not driving or operating some heavy machinery. Give this practice your full attention. So just get yourself settled in. Always good to take a couple of big, deep breaths. Let go of whatever story is in your mind. And just let go of that rational mind for a few moments. You can come back to it, but for now, we're having an inner experience. And let your breath show you how it wants to be. Let it find its natural rhythm. And notice your breath. How is your breath flowing in and out of your body? Is it smooth? Is it quiet? Is your breathing shallow or deep? Take a moment to let your breath carry you deeper into your inner experience. When you find tension in your body, let the exhale carry that tension away. And as we prepare to do a little self-inquiry, I'll pose a question that you'll silently repeat in your mind. And again, think of it like a pebble that you're dropping into a still pond, and notice what the ripples have to share. And the question that we'll sit with today is, what is my heart's desire? What is my heart's desire? Silently repeat this question a few times, really feeling the words. And let it be that pebble. What is my heart's desire? Feel what your heart has to share. If you get an answer, don't question it. Just go deeper into it. Let your heart show you. And if you feel like an answer's not coming, it's okay. Just repeat the question and sit with it. Sometimes the answers come later. But don't mess it up with your expectations or judgments. Just let it be very natural and organic. What is my heart's desire? And if you have received an answer, just sit with it. You can inquire deeper or feel into it more fully. And as you enjoy just a few more moments of peaceful contemplation, know that I'll be ringing the tingshes in a moment. And just taking a moment here to thank your heart. Thank yourself for doing something a little different. And thank your heart for either speaking or giving you an answer, or in anticipation that when the time is right, that answer will come. And it can be that simple, friends. Intuition is just part of human. You don't have to be special to be intuitive. The tricky part is getting to the place where you can recognize it. The information flows through us all the time, but when we are in our busy mind, we can't really see it. It's like a whole bunch of scribbles, and we're looking for this one little sweet light, and we can't see it through the scribbles. So sometimes getting your mind and your body peaceful and calm is an important first step to where you can really recognize your own intuition. Meditation's great for this, and so is this practice that I'm teaching and guiding people through of ancestral healing. It's very good practice for getting in touch with your intuition. So if you're curious about these things, reach out. I'd love to work with you either through Zoom or if you're coming to Sedona in person. Until then, be well, and this is Michelle Maddox saying goodbye for now.